This procedure will assist you with installing the Lockly Vision Deadbolt lock set. To complete this installation, you will need a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and a ruler. Prep the door if necessary. The cross bore hole must be 2 1/8 inches in diameter. The edge bore hole must be 1 inch in diameter. The backset should be 2 3/8 or 2 3/4 inches. Determine the backset by measuring the distance between the center of the cross bore hole to the edge of your door. The deadbolt, J, has a default setting of 2 3/4 inches, 70 millimeters. If the backset needs to be adjusted, first extend the bolt by moving the crank towards the face plate. Adjust the backset to 2 3/8 inches, 60 millimeters, by rotating the bolt and the bolt face plate counterclockwise, and pushing in. Note, a flathead screwdriver may be used to turn the cam slot to extend the bolt. Insert the deadbolt into the edge bore hole. Make sure that the deadbolt is right side up. Fasten it to the door with 2 screws, K. Before you peel off the covers on the adhesive strips, check the exterior assembly alignment to your door hole and deadbolt. Before placing the exterior assembly on the door, make sure the torque blade is in the vertical position. Peel the film off the adhesive strip, E, on the exterior assembly, B. Make sure the deadbolt is extended. Place the exterior assembly on the door while inserting the torque blade into the vertical slot of the deadbolt and guide the cable through the cross bore hole under the deadbolt. Check the mounting plate alignment to your door hole before you peel the cover off of the adhesive strip. Peel the film off of the adhesive strip, E, on the mounting plate, D. Place the mounting plate on the interior side of the door. Guide the cable through the opening near the bottom. The mounting plate should be placed such that the torque blade is in the center of the circular opening. Visually check the alignment of the mounting plate through the screw holes on either side of the circular opening. Route the cable through the slit connected to the circular opening. Without using any tools, insert 2 screws, F, into the holes on either side of the torque blade. Carefully turn the screws by hand clockwise to catch the threads correctly. Turn the screws counterclockwise and make sure they are not cross-threaded and turn smoothly. Repeat if necessary and use caution. Once the screws have been inserted correctly, make 5 turns clockwise by hand. You may now tighten the 2 screws, F, until the exterior assembly and mounting plate are secured to the door. After securing the mounting plate, use the keys, A, to ensure the deadbolt locks and unlocks smoothing without any binding. Do not forget to take out the key before the next step. Note, leave the deadbolt in the locked position before removing the key. Tightly insert the larger cable, X, coming through mounting plate, D, into the socket, Y, on the interior assembly, G. Make sure to match the red side of the plug with the red side of the socket as shown. Tuck the cable under the eyelet hooks and route to the right of the interior assembly, G. Connect the small cable connector, A, to the small cable connector, B, by tightly screwing them together by hand. Note, do not touch any of the pins inside the cables with your fingers. Place the interior assembly up against the mounting plate. Make sure the torque blade is inserted into the thumb turn. Secure the interior assembly to the mounting plate using 2 screws, H. Place the ribbon and insert 3 included AA batteries into the inside row of the battery compartment. Press and hold the program button while installing the 4th battery until you hear a beep from the Lockly. The keypad screen will start and initiate the self-check to determine if your Lockly is a left open or right open door. Manually lock and unlock the door by using the thumb turn and key to make sure the deadbolt moves smoothly. If you feel like there is a tight tension while you are turning, it means that the lock may not have been installed straight. You will need to click here and go back to the step where you installed the deadbolt. Swipe your hand across the touchscreen keypad, the lock will close. If the deadbolt bounces and unlocks automatically, it means the lock has been installed incorrectly without the deadbolt extended and with the torque blade inserted vertically. Click here to return to the step with the torque blade. Once you have completed the self-check, install the remaining 4 batteries. Then install the battery cover to the interior assembly and fasten the battery cover screw. Make sure you have cleaned and wiped down the door. Remove the film from the back of the wired sensor, P, and attach it to the edge of the door. Once the sensor has been attached, close the door. Before you peel off the film and place the sensor magnet, align the arrow to the arrow on the wired sensor. Note, the arrows must be aligned or as close as possible, less than 3/4 of an inch. Use the foam pads if needed to make sure the sensors are properly lined up. Check the alignment by opening and closing the door. The Lockly logo should blink red when the door opens or closes. After making any needed adjustment to the alignment, peel off the film on the back of the sensor magnet and install it onto the door frame. Complete the lock installation by securing the dust box, N, and the strike plate, L, to the door jamb using 2 screws, K. Lockly Vision comes with a prepared Connect hub. To set up the Vision Connect hub, download the Lockly app on your smartphone. You will need to make the connection between the lock and the hub. In the Lockly app, open the menu in the top left and select Set up a new device. Select the Lockly Vision from the available list of locks to set up and follow the step-by-step instructions for connecting the hub. You will be prompted to scan the QR code at the bottom of Vision Connect Hub or from the activation card. Follow these guidelines when choosing a location for the hub. Ensure that the TF card that comes pre-installed with the Vision Connect is properly inserted as shown. Plug in one end of the included 1-foot LAN cable, S, to the nearest Wi-Fi router and the other end into the Vision Connect hub. Plug in one end of the power cord to the Vision Connect, and the other end into the plug. Insert the plug into a wall outlet. Note, it will take 2 minutes for the Vision Connect to self-calibrate. You are ready to connect the Lockly Vision to your smartphone with the Lockly app once the red LED turns on and the yellow LED starts blinking. If you haven't downloaded the Lockly app yet, please download the Lockly app from the correct app store. After you have created an account, launch the app and select Set up a new device. Important, if you're an existing Lockly app user, ensure that you have updated your Lockly app firmware to the latest version before connecting the Lockly Vision. Launch the app, the Add New Device. You are ready to. You will need to scan the QR code located at the bottom of the Vision Connect hub or from the activation card to connect the Lockly Vision to the app. Once your smartphone is connected, check for important firmware updates or allow updates when prompted. Connect your Lockly Vision to your smartphone by adding a new device. Please observe this troubleshooting guide in regard to the various ways the LED indicator lights may blink during setup. Do not lose the activation card, V. Treat it like your driver's license, as it is the only thing you will have to identify ownership of your lock. Please store this card in a safe place, as this is required to set up your Lockly Vision. The activation code will be required if you lose your smartphone or access code. Without this code, you will not be able to reset your lock. If you are missing the card, please contact us immediately. Congratulations, this concludes the installation of the Lockly Vision Deadbolt. The following steps will show how to connect your new lock to the Google Home app on your mobile device. To download the Google Home app, go to the Google Play Store. Open the Google Home app and make sure you have added Google Assistant. Then press the Add button. Press Setup Device. Press Have something already set up. Press the search button at the top right-hand corner of the screen. Type in Lockly in the search bar and select the name of your Lockly model. Enter your Lockly account number and password. When you have entered both your Lockly account number and password, press the Sign In button. If you want to enable voice control of Google Assistant, please confirm Yes and set the PIN code. Please assign Lockly to the same room of your Google Assistant from the Choose Device page. Choose the Lockly lock icon. Select Home to control your new Lockly lock device. Select which room the Lockly lock device will be located in. Congratulations, you have. The following steps will show how to connect your new lock to the Amazon Alexa app on your mobile device. To download the Alexa app, go to the Mac App Store, the Google Play Store, or the Windows Store. Open the Alexa app and make sure the Alexa Echo has been added. Then press the Your Smart Home Skills button. Press the Enable Smart Home Skills button. Press the search button in the upper right corner of the screen. Enter the word Lockly to search for the keyword or skill name. Select the skill with the name of your Lockly model. Press the Enable to Use button. Enter your Lockly account number and password. Then press the Sign In button. Press Authorize to give Amazon Alexa access to your Lockly secure lock. Press the X in the upper right corner of the screen to close this interface. When the Discover Devices interface pops up, press the Discover Devices button. Allow time for Alexa to discover your new device, do not leave the app. After Alexa has discovered the Lockly lock, press the Setup Device button. After the link is successful, the lock's icon will appear next to the Echo and Alexa icon on the Alexa app's device interface. Press the lock's icon. To open Unlock by App, you will need to enter the Alexa app login password. Select OK to enable Unlock by App. Unlock by App is now enabled. Enable Unlock by Voice and set the voice code. To create your voice code, enter a 4-digit code. Unlock by Voice is now enabled. Press the Lockly button. For settings, press the gear icon in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Congratulations!